Fuck. Dude, I'm already not locked in, bro. Oh my god. I guess I can go on my... Oh shit. I mean, alright. Apologies, terrible start. Welcome. This is building my skeleton factory in Minecraft. I wish I would have put that in the fucking title. Dumbass. Gosh damn it. I mean, I feel like this is one of those games everyone fucking already knows about, so... Gosh, let me see if I can go fix that right now. 'Cause that's really gonna bother me. Dude, so not dialed at all. Show off the little area. A lot's changed since I last streamed Minecraft. We are significantly better. Okay, YouTube. Yo, why does that sound scary? What the fuck? Here we go, real quick. Let me just fix this. May not make a massive difference, but it'll make me feel better. Okay. We added Minecraft to the title. Chair already feels wobbly. Alright, but let's get into it. So, this is where I currently live. I've changed and redesigned quite a bit. Added this more bulk storage area. Add a little bit more chests here. Got some more storage here. But right there, boom! Look at that. Completely unplanned. This skeleton spawner was basically on top of my head this whole time. So it was literally unintentionally this close. I did not want it to be this close to a storage system, but this is where it is, so I kind of just combined it. Kind of sick, I can't lie. We go up here. We got this, right? And I want to turn... Okay, first things first. So we go out this door, go up here. We can watch them spawn. I literally love this. So sick. But, okay, so what I want to do... I want to have two killing chambers. So we have this one. I appreciate the hearts, thank you. We have this one where we use our sword to get the XP. The other one, I want them to fall down. I want them to die automatically. We're going to collect the bones. Turn the bones into bone meal. And then use the bone meal to bone meal sugarcane. So this way, my buddy and I will have unlimited sugarcane. So then we'll be pretty much set with that. Oh, but what I want to do... Minecraft is surprisingly such a silly, simple game, but you can make it so complicated with redstone. Redstone adds an entire element to the game. You should definitely get into Minecraft. You know what? You should actually... You know what's crazy? Maybe you should join my realm and you should play Minecraft with me. Wouldn't that be something, huh? These are the skeletons spawning. As you can see, they spawn. They fall into the water. They get pushed down this little hole. They fall down the hole. Fall, you asshole. Thank you. And then as you can see, they fall right there. And I can kill them nice and easy. Simple, simple. We collect all their drops right in this chest. But this right here, I'm trying to auto sort this. So let's go turn off the spawner real quick. Basically, it's got to light it up real fast. See, that's crazy. It's Minecraft and Roblox could not be more different. It's sad that they get compared to. Because if I'm not mistaken, I've literally never played Roblox, but it's not like a massive open world. It's just you play a bunch of games that other people design. So like it's a very I understand because there's like creating and building, but it's very very different, I feel like. Okay, so we got this turned off. So what I want to do, how am I going to do this? Let's think about this logically. What I want to do is build a um little little like testing area. So we're going to go up in here. Oh, you gotta be swimming, buddy. You gotta be swimming. Thank you. Start swimming. There we go. No, swim. Swim. Boom. So this is gonna be a little testing area. Okay. This should be plenty. Okay, this is our little testing grounds. All right. Gotta get the old redstone box out. And we need these. Simple. Okay. Grab a lever, some redstone. Okay, so we have water flowing, right? We have water flowing, and then this is the hole. Let's grab a sign. Basically recreate exactly what we have going on. So we can see it working in real time, okay? So this is the hole that the skeletons spawn in. This is like a little recreation, right? We'll make it even fall right there, boom. To change it and say we want them to go this way, right? We want them to go this way if we want to switch it automatically. We need the problem is they're probably still gonna get oh, this might be a little more complicated. So like this needs to be blocked off, right? So this may be a little bit more complicated than I thought. Oh, that was needed. All right. So right, so we want them to go down here first. Say we want XP. This is the XP route. They go down here, they fall. Nothing complicated there. So now, say we want to switch it to where they die automatically, right? So this, we need redstone torches. Right, so then we power this one, boom. So that blocks that, so they will not fall down that one at all. And then we grab another piston and put it right. That one's unpowered. We keep that one powered. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. And this is a testing area. It's meant to be ugly. So we gotta take a line from here. If I'm not mistaken, it actually should probably be like that. So then, boom, boom. Boom. Okay. Oops. God damn it. Did not mean to do that. Okay. So let's see if this makes sense. We need, make it nice and simple. We need the water to flow this way. So right now we fall. Add some trapdoors, make it nice and easy. Yep, so we go this way, right? We fall down this. That's what we want. To make the skeletons go the other direction, we click this lever. Okay, so this did not get powered or depowered. Why? Because I didn't power the right thing, dumbass. It's gotta go like this. Boom! Wait. Oh, it's gonna have to be a double piston extender, and that's so complicated. Wait, that didn't even do what I wanted to do, right? Yeah, because now I need... I knew this was gonna be more complicated. Wait, can a piston pull a piston? Does that even make sense? Well, yeah, it definitely can. It's what a double piston extender is. Fuck, dude. This is gonna be way more complicated than I thought. Let me just get some coal real quick. Thank you. Jeez, that was a massive vein. Okay. Let's move this out the way. Same with you. So how do we do that? How do we make a double piston extender? This is where it gets complicated. This is where I'm talking about right here, right? It's not just placing blocks, right? The the redstone aspect, as you can see, this part works, right? That get closed off, we need this, but we need this block to be pulled up one extra block, which means we need a piston to pull this piston up, and then the piston pulls this block up. Shit is so complicated. I don't know how people like intuitively have figured out just to create their own craptions, brother. Lock in contraptions without looking it up because it makes no sense. So I built one of these before from a tutorial. If I remember correctly, so you gotta. Okay, let me think this in my brain. For this to work, dude, all this stupid gravel. Can you? Okay. So this one needs to be powered first because if this one gets powered, so it needs to go like this. Right? Because this one needs to be powered first. Oh, well, it would help if I placed it in the right spot. Boom, right? So now, the problem is, that's the easy part, I believe. Now, this needs to, I'm pointing like I can, this one needs to retract first. See? Because now it's messed up. Because we need this block back here. Because it's like we're walking, like, say this is the path. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. Oh my god, I'm getting myself confused. Simply enough, this piston did not go back into the spot it needed to. So that's how you know we did it wrong. Okay, so okay, but they're actually getting powered at the exact same time. The only reason why this is delayed is because it's not getting powered until this one pushes it in front of it anyways. So I guess we could literally test this. Let's see if they're still shooting at the same time. Yeah, so this is supposed to be delayed, I thought. See, this is my problem though. I don't understand. How do you design it to make it flip? I don't understand. So now you need this one to fire first, this one to fire second. But when you turn it off, you need this to retract first and then this one to retract second. Oh my god, bruh. And I genuinely don't know what to do here. Maybe it's got to be like slightly. So we put like that at 2 ticks. It doesn't make. It's still gonna. It still doesn't make any sense because it's still gonna be off. Fudge my fucking cheeks, man. So how do I turn that one off first? I don't think I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so now we're just gonna test it. As you can see, this is a vertical double piston extender. So we need the skeletons, right? If we want them to go this way, right? We leave it like this. They fall into this one. They die that way. Now we want to say switch the water flow so that we make the skeletons die by themselves. We just let it auto kill. So we switch this. See, how do I do that, man? It's gonna piss me off. I don't know how you. Oh my god! As you can see, the problem is this fucking thing needs to pull this up and this up. So then I think it would literally be perfect. No skeletons could fall this way, right? So now let's just pretend it worked. It would look like. Oh my god, man! I may just have to look this up. I really was gonna. I really, really wanted to. I think that would work, right? Or can skeletons, will they get stuck under that? As you can see, boom. All right, we need to. I might just have to look it up. I'm gonna have to charge my iPad. It's gonna piss me off because there's no way, bruh. There's literally no way. And I don't even have my other charging cord. Do I risk? All right, we're gonna unplug the phone. Okay, if my phone dies midstream, I'm gonna be pissed. But I can't remember how charged it was, to be completely honest. My phone is rarely ever charged. I know my girlfriend hates that, unfortunately, and I do apologize. I'm sorry. It would be very convenient, like if my iPad was fully charged right now, that would really help me out, but I might spend next stream or because this works. My idea works. I just can't execute it properly. So I'm not figuring out um what am I trying to say? I guess I'm trying to figure out terminology that I don't know in Minecraft. I'm trying to figure out how to make the the turn on sequence. I'm not even gonna try to fucking bother trying to explain it right now. Let's just see if we can figure out the how to actually do it, and then we'll work backwards on trying to explain it and understand it. What's going on? How we doing? I'm currently trying to figure out how to do vertical piston extenders because this is my little testing area. I I cannot get this to turn off the way I want. So that works. See, this is what I do. This is why Minecraft is so fucking complicated to me. So, right, that worked. That works fine. So how do I make it reverse when I turn it on? Wait. Wait. So if I turn this on, wait, this went too fast, right? That one went too fast because this one needs to pull the block up first, and then this piston pulls this up out of the way. Let's use a cobblestone so it makes, and then it pulls. So then this way the skeletons would be able to flow this way instead of down that hole. So would be like, okay, well no, this is how we'd have it initially. This is how it would be normally. Make them fall this way. Would say this would be like the auto kill section. Boom, they just automatically die. We turn the bones into bone meal. Bone meal is sugarcane. That's what we're gonna have as our sugarcane farm. When we want to turn it into XP and we just want to sit there and kill them ourselves, this is where we would turn or click this lever. Okay, so it's going too fast. It's going too fast at the top, right? So let's turn it back up. Okay. The top one's going too fast, but I feel like I'm just confused, man. So let's just try this, right? Delay that, I guess. But see, then wait. No, that's not what I need. Wait, I'm confusing myself. Okay, hold on. Let me lock in for a second. What is even happening? What am I looking at? So I click this. This one's firing first. Well, I need this one to fire first. I was making this one delayed. No, this one needs to be delayed. Right? Right, but then wait. I know there's something I know what I'm trying to do is significantly more complicated than this what I'm doing. I may just have to look this up because I just don't think I'm ever gonna figure it out. In 2020, when COVID was going on, there wasn't shit to do. I still was able to work, but I wasn't able to do literally anything else, obviously. So I literally would spend hours trying to learn Redstone in Minecraft, and it just did not stick. Like it was so upsetting because I had so many grand ideas I want to do, and a lot of them require mechanics and just like I don't know how else you would describe Redstone, but like the actual engineering aspect. There's a lot of ideas I need that require. Dude, what am I trying to fucking say? Oh my gosh, I'm losing it. The point is, it did not stick, as you can clearly tell. I'm still trying to figure out Redstone 6 years later. Minecraft is so fascinating. How is it such a simple game with layers and layers of complexity? It's so fast. I think that's how you know you have a really good game, when you can go around doing something really basic, have a good time, and then also if you want to do something really complicated and try to figure out and struggle, you can also do that too with the same game. It's pretty badass. But right now I'm a little bit frustrated. So what would you say? Redstone. What do we call it? Redstone control, or should we just look up the specific? Let's just look up the specific vertical piston extender bedrock. This is from 4 years ago. This is literally 16 seconds long. From NBen's game. We're gonna have to we'll check it out. He's saying 2 pistons, 2. Oh my, yo, he did this so fast. Oh my, yo, that was the fast. He did. Oh my, that was funny, but brother, I did not catch that for 1 second. Oh wait, but see, am I doing it the other way? Because he's pushing the block upward. I need to push the block downward. Dude. Observers are something I feel like once I get a better understanding of it, it would unlock so much potential in redstone creations. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, we're gonna build this to see if we can. He had two. Okay, let's go back. Time. Let's lock in for a second. We're gonna just craft some resources real quick. So we need cobble. We have cobble. Need iron. I don't know why there's slime balls in there, but iron, wood. That's what these bad boys are for. Okay. Okay, that's good. We made a little bit extra sticky pistons. Let's create some observers. There we go. Okay. So we got a little bit of more resources to play with. This way we can leave, like, if we get any contraptions from a tutorial, this is what this little area is for, so we can go back and just check them out and see how they work, and then we'll implement them into our actual builds. Okay, so I don't really like this in the way. How is my iPad going down? So he had two sticky pistons, an observer, and a repeater. Oh, that's what I meant to create more of. Damn it. I knew it. That was really what I went back for, I feel like, in my head. I don't even really remember how to make repeaters, if I'm being honest. What am I missing? Redstone, of fucking course. The most basic resource. You need quartz, I believe? Yeah. Well, that's good. That's a good amount. That'll do. Oh, we do need buttons. Let's make some buttons as well. Say 16 is probably enough. Okay, let's get back to business. I actually really like this area. It's really coming together. Now that I have moss blocks, those are one of my favorite additions in Minecraft. I don't know when that came out, but I think it looks so much better than dirt. And like, I wish there was like a half grass, half dirt block. And you know, it's just too much dirt with that little bit of grass. But let's get back to business. Okay. So what he had, he had it like this. He had a repeater into there. He had I feel like that was not it. There's no way this is it. Oh, are we at the height? It's not good. We'll make this level 1. And we'll dig down more to expand the little testing area. Okay. So I think in theory, so it should be pushed to right there. The block should end up right there. And then the block should end up right here. Tickle my biscuits, man. Oh, put redstone dust on the observer instead of a block if you play bedrock. See, that's another thing. Oh my god, dude.
One repeater and one button. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and put the sticky pistons on top of each other, put the redstone repeater facing into it, and then the observer facing the repeater. Put the block on top of the observer, and there you go. If you now place the button behind the repeater and press it, you should have a fully functioning double piston expander. I'm going to show
The fuck? Nope, doesn't work.
couple piston extenders. I'm going to go over the basics of this simple design and explain how it works. First, we need to know what repeaters do. They introduce delay into a signal. 1 redstone tick per setting on here, up to 4 redstone ticks, and what that does is make it take longer to turn on and to turn off. So we can turn the power off, and the repeater will still be activating the piston for a little bit. It's also good to know that the pistons won't activate until they're pushed into power, and can be activated like this. And that sticky pistons won't pull back pistons that are extended. You need to retract them first too. So if we set up the pistons like this to be extended, they'll push out just fine, but won't retract, because this one's still extended when this one's pulling back too. So we introduce a bit of delay, and we'll find the magic number is 2 ticks. That's how long it takes for the...
Whoa, 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 good sir, good sir. Let me make sure you ain't fibbering. You fibbery, okay. He said 2 ticks. So the timing is what. Bro, what goober made this game so complicated? I love it, but this just shows I've been playing Minecraft for over 10 years. 10 years. That's over a fucking decade. And Redstone is literally a massive component of this game. And I have tried to explore everything there is about it, and it just does not click. But now, the time is now. I'm going to learn Redstone. I'm about to be a Redstone king. Just wait, okay? I'm going to be building computers. I'm going to be building Minecraft in Minecraft, which, by the way, that's a joke. I'm not going to do that. The person that actually did that is, or people, whatever the case was, that's, whoo, baby, that's unreal. Building a game inside of, like, building itself inside of a game. Like, what other game can you do that in, honestly? Okay, let's stop dilly-dallying and see if this works.
piston to extend or retract, and we can put a block there, and it almost works. We just need to pulse this one more time to pull the block back. So we introduce another 2 tick. Of delay, and it'll still be powered so that it can pull the block back.
I think it just worked. So,
follow for more.
dude. Okay. Okay, so he said, let me go back to what he said. I'm gonna rewatch your video, give you a little shout out, Cyvolt.
Double piston extenders. I'm gonna go over the basics.
So I think the one concept I was not understanding was they can't retract if they're powered. So, okay, right. So they can't retract. Okay, I'm gonna explain this. I keep fucking falling. Gosh dang it. So, a piston can't retract another piston if a piston is extended. So, that's why when you click this, oh my god, this is able to push this because this has not been powered yet, right? Then it gets pushed into this, right? But then it gets depowered first so that it retracts, which makes this allowed to retract it. But then it gets powered again to pull the block back. Let me make sure. Right? Because it gets pushed over here. And now we need the block. Wait, we need the block here, right? Yes! Dude, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. Okay. There. Okay. It works, so we're gonna leave this. This is... gonna build it. Boom. So now we have our 3 shulkers to work with. And I'm gonna move this one over here. So it's 4 ticks and 8 ticks. Gotta label it. Every little redstone contraption. Double piston. Extendo. Double piston extender. And that's our first redstone component built. We have a double piston extender in the world. Okay, so if we take this concept, let me check his video one more time. See if we can write this down. Maybe we make a little book. Maybe like a redstone tip book. I don't really want to type that out. Never mind. Not on this. That would take way too long.
Up to 4 redstone ticks, and what that does is make it take longer to turn on and to turn off. So we can turn the power off, and the repeater will still be activating the piston for a little bit. It's also good to know that the pistons won't activate until they're pushed into power, and can be activated like this. And that sticky pistons won't pull back pistons that are extended. You need to retract them first too. So if we set up the pistons like this to be extended, they'll push out just fine, but won't retract, because this one's still extended when this one's pulling back too. So we introduce a bit of delay, and we'll find the magic number is 2 ticks. That's how long it takes for the piston to extend or retract, and we can put our block there, and it almost works. We just need to pulse this one more time to pull the block back. So we introduce another 2 ticks of delay, and it'll...
Yeah, because you have to depower the second piston to allow it to retract, but then you need to repower it again so it can pull the block back.
It'll be powered so that it can pull the block back. Follow for more.
Okay, that makes sense. So if we take that concept, clearing out the space real quick so we have a little bit more open area to work with. So, okay, so for this is obviously going to be much more complicated. But we take this design, I refuse to believe there's no way that works. I know I wasn't just really doing nothing for a while there, but dude, this shit just does. It's oh, like, am I just not? What am I not getting?
All three. 1, 2, 3.
In St. Louis, we root for the home team because they're our team too.
Hello everyone, my name is Tom Koo, and today I'm showing you how to build a double piston extender.
Am I trying to do stuff that you can't do in Bedrock right now? There's no fucking way. Like, what? All right. So far, this guy seems to be getting quite the praise, Tomko. So, all right. I'm gonna let this run because I really want to figure this out.
Alright, so the way this video is going to work is, I'm first going to teach you what these things are, how exactly they work, and then we're going to be looking at the more useful designs, which I guarantee you'll find one you like. So, the way a double piston extender, or DPE if you want to be short and fancy, works is pretty simple. All it does is move a block by 2 blocks one way, and then 2 blocks back. So it can go upwards, downwards, leftwards, and rightwards. So, upon extension, what happens is, we first power this block, we then power the first sticky piston, and just like that, we get given our extension. If you watch closely, you'll see the block has moved 2 blocks to the right. Then, when we want to retract it, we first unpower this first sticky piston, unpower the last one, pulling that sticky piston back, and we send a short pulse into this middle one, pulling our block back fully. And just like that, you have yourself a working DPE. It's just you have to do it by hand. So in front of me is a really simple setup. We have this repeater right here, that's set to 3/6. We have 6 ticks worth of delay going into this middle sticky piston, and 0 ticks going into the end block. So when we flip the lever, it all extends. Nice. We flick it again and it all gets retracted in. Now just in case you're not too fond of redstone, let's slow it down a bit and take a closer look. So upon extension, we first power that first block. Then a little bit later, we power the back sticky piston. And then just a little bit after that, we power the second repeater.
This is a really solid tutorial so far, my boy.
It will come to use during retraction. So when we want to retract it, we first unpower that redstone line. We then unpower the back sticky piston. Then for a short period of time, whilst that repeater is still on in the middle, it sends a short pulse into the sticky piston, and that's what gives us our final retraction. But instead of just using repeaters, we can also use observers for our final bit of retraction. So if we fly up into the sky, you'll be able to see that upon retraction, once the repeater behind the observer turns off, it sends a pulse into the observer, which triggers that sticky piston, pulling our block back. Now the reason I'm showing you this is because the majority of my designs will end up using observers. I think it's important that you actually know what's going on.
Okay, so we should probably understand this. So let's make this 3 ticks. Wait. 3 ticks. Okay, it works. So let's have him explain this one more time. I'm going to figure out how to get my YouTube search as a scene in OBS. I'll be honest, I've kind of been not really slacking because I've been getting this Minecraft world set up for streaming. I just didn't really feel. I just didn't want to stream in the beginning, because I will do eventually. Like, there's a lot of different kind of Minecraft variations I would like to do. Minecraft is one of my favorite games for a reason. But for just like a normal survival world, I didn't want to show all the beginning startup shit in Minecraft. Not that it's not interesting. I just at the point in my YouTube, I guess you can call it. I don't want to say career because that sounds goofy as fuck, but YouTube journey. Um, fuck, dude, I don't even know what I was saying. It doesn't matter. Oh, in my YouTube journey, I just didn't feel like showing the beginning was really worth it. I feel like I'd rather show more mid-game progression and kind of build from there. But oh, that neck crack was incredible. Oh, holy shit. Okay. Gonna have our character staring right at this so we can kind of show what's going on.
Repeater behind the observer turns off. It sends a pulse into the observer, which triggers that sticky piston pulling our block back.
It sends a pulse
The reason I'm showing you this is because
into the observer.
Observers, so I think it's important that you actually know what's going on. So now you know all the basics, let's take a closer look at some. So to begin with, we're going to be taking a look at some universal designs, which if you don't know what they mean, they work in any orientation and any direction, it doesn't matter, the redstone stays the same. Then we're going to switch it up to horizontal only, then take a look at upwards only, and then finally downwards only. So let's start off with the universal ones. So here it is, with the press of a button it extends, and then it quickly retracts. That is the only downside of this one, is that it cannot stay extended. And that's just because we're using this observer here, and when observers are pushed, they only send out a short pulse. Obviously the best part of these isn't how simple it is, it's the fact that it can be used in any orientation. So over here, this is an upwards one, and this right here is a downwards one. As long as the observer is facing the right way, and you activate these bottom sticky pistons at the same time, it'll work no matter what in any direction. So just to clarify, I won't be doing block by block tutorials on any of these since they are way too simple. Instead, there'll be a short video at the end of each section, so you can pause the video here, copy the one you want to build into your world. I'll also throw an arrow to all the observers so you know what orientation to place them in. And just so you know, the red dot is at the front of the observer and the face is at the back, so the arrow will go from the face to the dot. I'm so excited to find diamonds!
What's going on? How are we doing? I am watching Tomco's tutorial about how to build horizontal designs. I think we can skip that for just right now. Nah, let's not. Let's not. Bad idea. Let's not.
Design this entire video. As look how simple it is to extend and retract. It's just so cute. And it may be small, but it definitely isn't perfect. If you wanted
Oh my. So maybe we should just build this so we understand. It's so tiny.
Thing to be flush, it is not possible. And what flush means is that all the redstone can be hidden away behind a wall. And since this one isn't flush, we can't do that. In fact, if you try to add a wall here, you'll see that both the lever and this redstone dust kind of gets in the way. So let me show you some actually flush ones, starting off with the one right behind me. So when we flip the lever, it extends, and then we can retract it just like so. And this time, we can actually have a wall here and have all the redstone hidden away. Look at that, it just pops up out of nowhere. And if you actually look closely, the redstone here does the exact same thing as this one.
Oh my goodness.
Behind the wall so it can be flush. But quickly moving on, we have this design. So if you look, you can close it and open it, and just like that one over there, it can be flush away behind the wall. But unlike that one over there, it is much simpler to build, and it is also one block wide. But what is really cool about this design though is that you can actually expand it up until 14 blocks long. So if we take a look, it all extends, we can do it again, and the massive wall of blocks.
That's kind of cool.
It's pretty awesome to look at. I would imagine this will make a really cool hidden drawbridge.
Yeah, I really like that. That'd be a cool idea.
Here are the one you wish to build. But moving swiftly on, let's take a look at some upwards extenders.
Okay, let's just go straight to what we need. We need to go down. Okay. I will definitely get my YouTube search on OBS. That's top priority, Especially if we're gonna be doing Minecraft a lot, which I plan on doing.
You can still make a pretty cool hidden crafting table for the one person out there that wants one of those. But then, believe it or not, we only have one other design for Downwards Extended, since I'm pretty sure this is the best one you can build.
Okay.
Now, it may not be the smallest, but it's just so simple, I wouldn't recommend you build any others. And of course, you can also make it expandable. So here's a 4-block long version. We flick this lever, it gets pushed down. We flick it again, it gets pulled up. Bravo. And for the last time, pause the video here.
Whoa, did I go too fast?
And so that is all the builds done.
Whoa, sir! I did not even see what you did there. Time. Whoa. Okay.
But once again, it is unfortunately not flush due to the singular redstone torch on the side. But I suppose it can still make a pretty cool hidden crafting table for the one person out there that wants one of those. But then, believe it or not, we only have one other design for Downwards Extend.
So it looks like I need to get Wolf in here. I think that would help a lot.
Since I'm pretty sure this is the best one you can build. No, it may not be the smallest, but it's just so simple, I wouldn't recommend you build any others. And of course, you can also make it expandable. So here's a 4-block long version. We flick this lever, it gets pushed down. We flick it again, it gets pulled up. Bravo. And for the last time, pause the video here at the...
Okay, so I can't build it that high. I think we're gonna have to go into the ground a little bit, so let's kind of clear out this area. Okay, how are we doing? I hope we're doing well. Let's see if we can figure this out. Not just figure it out because anyone can copy a tutorial. We're trying to figure out how to understand it, right? And he uses a slab here, and I understand a slab because since it's a half block, you allowed the redstone signal to travel downward, which that would make more sense once I actually have it built. So he's got a slab here on this one. Full block. Let's not use stone. Why are we using stone? That's just gonna make it look way too complicated. Excuse me. I was like, I know I can craft slabs. Okay, here we go. So, slab there. Block here. Go expand this a little bit more. I guess I could create some concrete real quick. If it works, we'll go back, we'll make some concrete real fast. What's going on? How are we doing? Think we're about to figure this out, I believe. Okay. So, you flick the lever. He has the lever on the other side. I imagine it probably can be over here. So we got the lever there. That goes into a block. And you have a block here, a block down there. With redstone. Right, so that's what the slab's for, so the signal can actually travel down. We have the repeater into there, a block. Now see, this is a little bit confusing. What is it? How is that being, like, how is this making any sense? So that looks like it's on 3 ticks. The top one looks like it was on 1. Looks like you're on 1. And the last one's on 4. There was a redstone right there. I just, there's no way this works. We'll move the diorite. Okay, so it should get moved here. Right? Yeah, it should get moved there. Okay. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Thank you, good sir. I can see why this guy was getting so much praise in the comment section. Thank you. Let me see his name. Tomko. Thank you, good sir. Definitely give you a like. I'm going to give you a little subscribe too for that one, because that was very helpful. And this is a well-constructed video too. So give his props. Okay, so let's see if we can implement this, or let's see if we can even explain it. Do we even understand what's going on? I understand the concept of this design has literally no observers though. Okay, so you click the lever. This one is being powered first. How is the signal traveling? What? Because this block is being powered, which is able to power this, which then powers this. See, we have to be able to explain it. We can't just... I don't want to just place redstone contraptions in my world. Like, that defeats the whole purpose. Because I want to be able to, like, design my own stuff using the contraptions that people have already designed, if that makes any sense. So that's getting powered. This is going first, which means this is getting powered first. Okay, I think... Okay, so the redstone dust powers the first piston. What is powering the second piston? This? Or no, this? Okay, so that makes sense. I think I got it. So the redstone dust on the top. The redstone dust on the top. We click this lever, right? So boom. This one gets powered first. So this piston gets fired. Boom. Piston fires. Then this repeater turns this redstone dust on, which then fires the second piston, right? This side is for the extra pulse to pull the block back up. So, right? So we click this. Boom. Right? Once we turn it off, the first piston gets depowered. Wait, no. The bottom one needs to be depowered, right? See, I can't tell what's happening. I genuinely cannot tell what's happening. Uh, so what is being depowered first is what I'm not understanding. It's the first piston. But that doesn't make sense because the second piston needs to be not retracted or else it can't pull it. I can't tell what's happening. I genuinely can't tell what's happening. How is it pulling it? It's working, right? It is working, correct? No, it's definitely working. I am just not understanding. Fuck me, dude. Sorry I'm not wearing my headset. Dude, there's no... Because I can't explain this. Because I get this, right? This is happening to be able to pull the black up. It needs that extra pulse. But I can't tell... I know a piston cannot pull a piston if the second piston is extended. So this has to be retracted before this piston can pull it back up. But how? How is it getting depowered? I guess it's this thing? It's this, right? So you turn it off, that turns off, which then depowers this piston, which pulls the block up, right? Then the pulse goes up here and then turns off the top piston. The top piston then retracts, but this piston needs another pulse to pull the block, and that's where the repeater comes in. I think I can explain it. Right? Okay, so this is my last time. We'll move on from this and just build it. I click the lever that powers the redstone dust. It powers that repeater. I believe that side is just for the extra pulse to pull the block back up. But this side, we turn it on. Repeater goes down here, powers this block. This block actually powers this redstone dust. This redstone dust then turns on this repeater last, which then retracts or pushes the block. Okay? Now this is the part, right? So then when we click the lever off, this gets turned off. But see, that doesn't make any sense. In my head, if I turn this lever off, this should turn off first. This one does. But if that turns off first, it won't pull this one yet. So what is happening? Oh, bro, why is redstone so complicated? I am genuinely curious, all the people out there, are there people who like genuinely play Minecraft and just don't ever touch redstone? Because I could see, I mean, I've used redstone. The difference is all the redstone that I've used throughout the years were all tutorials or things that I took from other people. Like, I've never really just sat there and tried to implement my own redstone ideas. I think this is really like my first one trying to implement it into the world. So let's see if we can implement it here, right? Let's label it real quick. Downward double piston extender. There we go. Still don't feel like I can explain it, but fuck it, we're moving on. We'll come back to it. Let's just see if we can implement it. So we gotta let's just remove this real fast. This is separate. I don't think we need to touch this at all. Because this is just to make sure that the skeletons can't go this way when this block gets released up. So this is pretty much separate. So let's just kind of clear this up real fast. Okay, so the redstone. My concern is, I guess that's pretty hidden, right? Because then it's just the only things that you can see are this cobblestone right here. So I think that should be okay. Of course, I put it in the wrong side. Okay. I think the problem is I'm trying to stick it in this area where it's just not really gonna work. Why don't we... Okay. Wait, that didn't change anything. Why? That literally did nothing. Because I still need to place it right here. Okay. Wow, I'm really confusing myself here. Let's slow down the brain. Okay. The 3 cogs are firing a little too fast. So we need that slab. Why don't we just build it and... we'll move everything else around. Because this isn't meant to be pretty. It's meant to be an area we can come back and look at and be like, okay, that's how that works. Oh, we can use that for that. Things like that. So let's get rid of this. So this is, they're falling down this way. Oh no! Wait, it should be fine. It should be fine. I was gonna say if it had to be inverted, I think it should be okay regardless, but... why does this Loki look hella strange? Okay. And it got us go up. There's 4 blocks, 3, and a slab. Okay, that is, what is that? 2 ticks? Why did I destroy this? That is 2 ticks. That is 4. And that's 3. Stupid ass gnat, bruh. Get out of my face. I'm trying to lock in here. So we have it blocked off, right? So that's correct. We're gonna put, I believe, we put the lever over on this side. I think actually if we need to invert anything, we just invert that side. Right? Because we'll just leave it on. So we'll have it, we'll leave it down, but then this will be actually inverted. So we'll just do that right now. What's going on? How are we doing? Hope we're having a good night. So we gotta hook this up. This is kind of sad. We have not gotten very far in this skeleton factory progression, but I think understanding this key redstone component is going to be revolutionary. Okay, so what am I trying to do? I'm trying to hook up that. Why don't we just get rid of this? What are we doing? It's making it so much more complicated. I feel like I hear the nether portal. There's no way I'm that close to that, though. That doesn't make any sense. So we got to hook up. So this is if we'll just pretend this is the way we go if we're killing them automatically, but now we want them to go down into the automatic killing chamber. This is where we would click the button or the lever, which starts up here. And I guess, right, in theory, I could just build. I can't tell, so I wonder if it doesn't work. Oh. Wait, did it work? So yeah, so we would leave it like this, I think, or rather just them just go down this direction, right? So they go down here, boom. We switch it. Yo! And then they'll go down this direction. So now we can switch the skeleton spawner from like an auto killer, right? So this way we can have it just producing sugarcane, but when we want to turn it into the XP part, we just change the water flow. Because now it automatically goes this way. Can skeletons go under two? Because if they get stuck, I'm going to be super pissed. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. They definitely fit. They definitely fit. I'm an idiot. They definitely fit. Okay. I think this works. All right. Throw all this back in here. Gonna throw cobblestone, regular stone in there. Okay. Good progress. So we figured it out. Now it's time to implement it. This is my terraforming chest. Kind of just throw everything in there for right now. Okay. Not insanely quick progress, but I do feel like that was a nice achievement. What am I doing? I don't think I really need all those buckets. Why do I have those right now? I just can't. I can't fathom playing this game. The fact that people have actually, man, oh, my brain. Let's slow down. The fact that people will play this game and never beat the End Dragon, never get an Elytra, never get shulker boxes. Brother, how? I don't understand. This right here, the Ender Chest, is probably the most goated thing in the game. Out of everything on my hotbar, because I just had to place one of those down. Out of everything on my hotbar, the most important thing with 1000% certainty is this right here. Because I have access to all this. Which is just... It almost feels... I don't want to say like cheating, but it's 1000% overpowered because the amount of resources you can pretty much carry on you at all times. Bro. If you're not rocking around... Did I say rocking around? If you're not rocking and walking around with an Ender Chest in your hotbar, I mean, like, are you even playing the game correctly, in my opinion? That's just my hot take. Oh, shit. Alright, I think I need to get a refill on my water. We're about an hour and 45 into this stream. The idea is to make the other killing chamber like literally like right here. That's the goal. So then let's see, how would we even do this? All right. Oh shit. What are you looking at, pussy? You can't hit me. Like, can he actually not hit me? Dummy. I didn't notice they like sway their arms like that. Why is he firing his bow while moving? No wonder you're not hitting anything, buddy. Why try aiming? But he's hammered. He cannot keep his arm straight. Oh, goodness. I've never noticed that before. Ooh, that is good. That is good. Our world has really come together, I'll be honest. He did look up apparently a tutorial on how to build this. I can't lie, this is actually pretty sick looking. So shout out to whoever designed that. That's really good. So we have our dragon egg displayed. I think I'm gonna build like the little like downward, so it's not just floating. Let's see what he was doing. Oh, we have a bunch of these laying around. That's hilarious. What is it? What is this one? Sharpness 5. So we need to get a trading hall going. Oh. I don't know if he did that on purpose. Oh my gosh. Pink boat? What a freaking pussy. An enchantment table. What a weird chest. You know, I think that's really one of the more fascinating things about playing with other people in Minecraft. See that? Sorry, get your pussy ass out of here, buddy. Yeah. Come on. Damn it. I'm trying to... There. There we go. Come here. Go to sleep. Yep, I'm sleeping in your bed. Ha! Nerd. Rubbing my stinky cheeks on your sheets. Jeez. Oh. Windburst. Holy shit. My man was putting in some work over here. All right. I love doing that. I can't lie. It's so sick. Okay, we're gonna sit here. I will be right back. And then I think we're gonna try to implement this. Because I think the first thing I would like to get done is if we can just get... I wanted to do the auto sorter, but I did not expect the water flow. Dude, the streaming has taught me or shown me that I have trouble articulating, which I already knew that was an issue of mine, but I just don't or can't articulate the exact things that I'm trying to say or think about. It's really frustrating sometimes. Because what do we even call that? The water flow system, I guess. Maybe because sometimes I'm trying to create my own terms for things. So it's like I'm trying to think on the fly, and most of the time it's either dumb as hell or I just don't think of anything. But I think we'll get better at that as time goes on. So I think we're gonna skip the auto sorter. Even though this shit is getting so old, like I'm so tired of doing this, actually, now that I think about it, so we might just... Okay, so how do we implement this? So we need a block to go there, which would make... This asswipe, he really built super close. So we are gonna take up a little bit of this space. Hopefully he's just using this area. Hopefully this is maintaining as mine, but we'll see. Okay, I need water. Holy titties. All right, I'm back, baby. Locked and loaded. Holy crap. Okay. Back to business. Let's see if we can figure this out. For starters, why don't we do one thing first? Let's get one thing organized. I think we're gonna make this the auto one. So we're gonna build a campfire. Which honestly, don't really even know how to do. Oh, that was easy. I'm struggling now. Bad idea. Let's make sure that works. We're not gonna deal with it. What I did want to do. I stopped talking because I'm like thinking, wow. Trying to figure out how I want to do this, or how not only how to do it, but how to fit it into the space. So we realized first things first, we could just move that block. I am sorry, my boy. I am gonna have to build here. So I think it actually needs to be there. Oof. Because then it would need to go right here. I don't know if that will that work? Does it low-key fit in this little area? Yeah, I guess it might, huh? Right, because right now, if we wanted to go that way, they might accidentally still fall down there. But we need to block off this way if we want them to naturally fall down there. Oh man, this is kind of hurting my brain. But we got it. I'm not worried. So we go boom, boom. Yep, that is correct. Okay, you know what we need to do? Holy shit. Let's clear out this fucking space real quick. And then we'll put everything back because holy shit. Okay. You know what I would like to do? Okay, first... Clicking the wrong things, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I want these blocks, which I don't have any of. Dude, we're gonna build all of our contraptions out of these. I'm going to add a couple more furnaces, speed this up. Unfortunately, if she's watching, I do have an orange cat, but it's what spawned here. I will get some cats in honor of Stitch and Lilo. Even though he is cute. The animals in this game, that is one of my goals, is to just make the world feel really alive. So that's what I'm gonna do. Oh my gosh, why did I put those in there? That was so stupid. Perfect. Okay. Let's get down to business, huh? Sir, where did you come from? Ooh, it is real dark in here. No, I need to go back and look at it. Oh God. Oh shit. All right. Whew. That was rough. Better now. So it goes slab, block up, 2 blocks, block up, 2 blocks. I'm an idiot, bro. Oh my god. Oh, see, that's the thing about Minecraft, dude. That was literally the stupidest mistake for it to not work. I think I got it now. Wait, I think I may have the timing off. Oh, I do. Damn it. Okay. This might low key be fucking perfect. Okay, so now we can break this. Okay, so let's see. Let's think about this logically. Right now, what we wanted to do is we want it already on, I believe. Yeah, that's what it is. That I knew there was something wrong. So this needs to be already powered. Sick! Sick! Nah, not now. Cause I'm locking in. We're about to get this. Okay. I'm getting this done tonight for sure. This is where we grab redstone torch. So right now it is on. Wait, right? Yeah, this is where you're going straight to this one. You're going down this way. But if we want him to go down this hole, they would. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. But I think instead of making the killing chamber right below, I think what we're gonna do is angle it because with the ice, I don't think it's gonna slide properly. If we could put it like maybe like right here. What does that look like? Oh, so that's actually not bad. Let's put it right here and back one. Right here. I think this should be perfect. Let's move this chest. Let's just throw shit in here for right now. Meow, meow. This is so cute. Okay, we're getting this done. We gotta lock in. Not rushing this. We can definitely, we can get the switcheroo part done. So we have them falling First, I guess we would switch. That would be the where you'd stand and kill because it's closer, and maybe the automatic goes here, but that doesn't really matter quite yet. Let's just focus on getting it. I'm losing it. I'm really okay. Holy shit. That's what I was getting. I knew I was forgetting what I initially ran to grab. I need ice. Now, here's the question. Where we put the lever, I'd probably say like right there. Little bastard. I wonder if this will catch on fire. Guess we'll find out. So it's over here, right? So we just... Ooh, this is where it gets real complicated. Okay. So we gotta hook this up. We actually wanted to go the other way, so let's just abandon this. And I think the smartest thing, I guess, is to go around and literally just connect it like that, right? That would be perfect. But we move it over one. So why don't we do it this way? We set up the lever here. And... there. What about if I place it up here? Nope. Okay. So it's here. Okay, so right now we have it set up for it to go down this way, right? Close this up. Damn, you can see that though? Wait, that doesn't make sense. Wait, does it? No, the timings got messed up. Okay, I can't tell, so now this gets blocked, and they would go this way. And they would fall down here. But if I want them to fall in the campfire, Oh my god, I think I figured it out! Oh my god! Let's go! And then if we want him to go down to the campfire, I guess the piston showing, I don't know. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. My bad. Apologies. How we doing? I think we figured it out. So now we can turn into a multi-purpose little area. I think we can get rid of this. So let's make sure. So lever down. When the lever's down, it's the campfire. Or we'll say this one. So I think, what does it make more sense? I think it makes more sense to have this as the killing chamber. I think it's slightly closer, but I don't know if it really makes a big difference like this and right here. I don't think that makes that big of a difference. So, lever down is campfire. I hate how I can't see it. It's really annoying. I think it makes sense. Sorry, XP SAS swords. So the lever down, they're gonna go here. But if you want to use your XP or you want to use your sword, should we see this in real time? Should we? Oh my gosh! After almost 3 hours, we may have finally figured out. And I don't even know what to call this, but it is quite, in my opinion, quite useful. And I think it's pretty cool. We figured out how to utilize downward vertical double piston extenders. Like, holy word fucking jumble. But let's see this in real time. I almost feel like maybe the lever makes more sense up here. I can't tell. I think, but the lever, I feel like you would obviously want the lever like at the area of where you're killing, either or. But I guess for testing, it's much easier for me to see it if the lever was up here. But I think we can do a live test. Holy shit. Who would have thought we would be at this point already? Let's go. Okay. Yeah, let's be smart about this. First things first. We have it set to, yeah, we don't want to go in that way. We want to go the other way. So we went lever down. We want it to be on the campfire. Which, boom, that should work. It looks a little bit ugly, I guess. But you know what? We don't really care about that right now. We just want it to work. So I think that works, right? So we have it going towards there. I don't think the light should affect that. So let's... See, what did I used to do? I don't... We'll just do like this. That works. Okay. We don't have any food, so fuck it. Oh god. Oh, run. Run. Oh god. It's really bright, but they are spawning. And they are okay. Good. That's really loud, so we will turn that down. Just for now, we'll turn it down like here. Okay. But that is awesome. Okay. So we should just clear this out. Let's just throw everything in here for now. Oh, I did forget that. Oh shit. Wait, did I? The water does definitely not reach there. Or does it? I don't remember now. But I want to do a test because I want to see what we can get out of this. I want to keep these bows so I can make dispensers with them. Grab 4 chests. That should be enough. And kind of just put those... right here for now. It's not that big of a deal. Crap. Oh my goodness. Okay, nope, never mind. Not going that way. Yeah. They're just gonna go up here for now, I guess. It's a little bit inconvenient, but it'll do for now. What was I doing? Shit, what was I doing? Oh yeah, the bows. Holy crap, that's a lot. One thing I really like about having the skeleton spawner too and killing with looting 3 is I like collecting enchanted bows and armor. It's pretty cool. It doesn't seem like they... I guess that's pretty obvious, but... Or maybe it... I don't know. Skeletons don't spawn with iron armor, really. It's very rare. Because I've been killing these things for a very long time, and I've only found 1 enchanted iron armor. See, I feel like this is a little bit far away, but... take that one. Ooh, see, that one's fire. We'll put those two together, I guess. Let's throw everything else away. We're looking solid. Oh, baby. I do need to go back in there, unfortunately, because I know the other side's not set up. I don't remember placing a sign. I literally must have accidentally set it up perfect. It might. Oh my gosh, maybe that's why I accidentally. Wow, that's perfect. Well, I guess we clean this up, and I think it's good to go. That's fucking sick, actually. I cannot lie that just happened to work out that way. Ah! Oh. Gosh damn it, bro. That was just stupid. That was totally on me. That was so fucking stupid. Oh my gosh, dude. Like, you gotta be joking right now. This is unreal. That was so stupid. Of course, now I'm missing one. Of course. Thank goodness. Well, I guess it would be over here, huh? Or not. It's working! It works! Oh my gosh, it works! And now they go the other direction! Yes! It works! Oh my gosh! Wow, I'm very happy. That is awesome. So now it's set up to use as an XP farm. So now we can use our sword to kill him. Let's test one thing. Do they spawn? Do they still spawn if I stand right here? Because I think we're gonna switch the campfire. Ooh, ooh, ooh. One more test. If we see another batch fall, we know they still spawn if I stand right here. I wonder if I can make it visible above us. That'd be kind of cool. Make it tinted glass so you can kind of see them traveling from right there and then go bloop. Wait, did one just fall? They still spawn! Perfect! Let's go! Oh my gosh! We got it to work. That's incredible. Oh, I wonder what happens if you switch it while they still haven't left yet. Look at, look at that. Perfect. Look at that! And now we just switch it. Oh my gosh! Boom. And so now we have the automatic side. So we can just keep collecting them. Then we have the XP side. Kind of wanted to start dumping shit into chests, I'm gonna be honest. We can't do that, we can't do that. I would say that is a mission success. I'm gonna do one more thing before I end stream because I am very tired. Cannot believe it's almost 4 in the morning. It's fucking insane. Oh my good. Okay, okay. Oh, that's insane. It's a little bit sad. I will probably still come to this place because it'll have some nostalgia at this point, but in terms of using it for the skeleton farm and everything else I was using it for, it just does not seem practical when I have the skeleton spawner literally right next to the house. We're just gonna grab this. I always hit my head. Oof. Maximum speed. Now the question, see, I think we probably messed up with this whole. I like the way it looks, but it's just not working out right now. And then we just place the enchanted stuff over here. Okay, this is looking good. We got the enchantment area set back up. Okay, there. This is crazy. I'm glad we did not get the auto sorter part done, but we did get this part done. So I'm calling this a dub. So we got the auto campfire killing if you just want to just collect the bones. I almost feel like it doesn't drop bows unless you kill them. This is showing that when you kill with a Looting 3 sword, you get so many bows, it's ridiculous. But I think this is a good place to stop. We got the XP area, we got the automatic killing area. Let's grab this back up, it's kind of in the way. Oh, there's some stuck. That's funny. Wait, how did you guys get stuck, actually? Yeah, there shouldn't be any way they got over there, right? I actually think this is my fault. I actually built the piston thing too low. Because it really just needed to be a block above, and you wouldn't even see the piston. So that's actually my fault. That's human error. But I'm definitely tired as fuck. I am actually very happy this was a success, though. Let's see if we can get a good book. Protection 3. Honestly, let's just see it. Can you even put on... Can you put protection on the Elytra? I don't even know. Oh, an anvil, that's what we need over here. No, you cannot. It's a good book though, low key. Is there loyalty 4? I think loyalty 3 is the highest it goes, right? Alright, let's not mess with this right now. I'm ready to go to sleep. Today was a massive success. We didn't progress super far in 3.5 hours, but we got this to work. Right? We thought of an idea and we were able to actually implement it and make it function. So I say that is a dub. Next, we're going to organize the chest, get the auto sorter working for this, and then auto craft the bones into the sugarcane farm. So that's going to be the next thing we do. So we're going to kind of continue working on the skeleton factory, but thank you for watching. I hope you all have a great rest of your day or night, and until next time, peace.